Okay, it's not going to work. This is not going to work, people. Now, Martin Lawrence and Tisha Campbell are thinking about doing a reboot of Martin. Now, Martin ran from 1992 to 1987. It lasted 5 years, 5 seasons. And I'm going to be honest with you. I love every single episode of Martin. Now, Martin is not very good looking. He's not like Will Smith, but it's not about his physical appearance. His personality. The dark skin and little weird. He's goofy looking, short, 5'7", 5'8", little thick mustache, and he's so eccentric and strange. And like I said, but you forget about his physical appearance, but he has personality. He was funny. He was a comedian. Martin Lawrence achieved a lot, and for a little guy to be 5'7", only because he's outspoken. He's not afraid to speak his mind. He's not afraid to tell you what he's thinking. And I did like that about Martin. The show was pretty good. I love every episode. I love Tommy. I love Cole. Cole, the guy who played on the Cosby Show, but he was fired because he didn't want to. Bill Cosby didn't like his hair, so he quit the show. The last episode was Dance Mania. I said, "Come on, Cockroach," and then they called him Cockroach. But anyway, Tommy, the tall guy, dark skinned guy with glasses, he was funny. It was just really a good show. Now he died. The guy that played Tommy, as far he had the tall, dark skinned guy with glasses died due to some surgery he had to his body, and that's so sad. Because I really wish they did a reboot, a reunion before he died. But it won't be the same without Tommy. Tommy was the reason that people loved. He was funny. Without Tommy, it's not going to be the same. They wanted to do a reboot, but also the show was ended. The show was ended in 1987 because of the sexual harassment. Tisha Campbell said that Martin Lawrence was sexually harassing her off the set of the show. And if you watch the show and you watch some of the scenes, she does seem irritated. Now, in the first 2 seasons, she seemed to really like him, but if you watch seasons 3, 4, and 5, you realize that she really didn't. She was really irritated with him in the later seasons. She didn't want to be around him. Her facial expression says it all. That she just felt uncomfortable around Martin Lawrence. And I think because he morally, it's because he was annoying. Now, if he was really good looking like Chris Brown, Denzel Washington, she wouldn't have no problem. But I think, to be honest with you, women are very picky about who they like. And women aren't really attracted to guys who are like really goofy. They like guys who are serious and more manly. And he just was childish. And I say that Martin Lawrence because he didn't act like a guy that was 30 years old in the show. He behaved like a guy that was a teenager, an 18-year-old act. But when he acts like he was childish, more like how an 18-year-old would act. Like a college kid. College kids are immature, right? That's how he act like a little boy. He didn't act like a mature. Or the way he talked was just immature and just rude and just something about him. So he was not romantic. And I think Tisha Campbell was not attracted to that kind of personality. Some women do like that kind of guys like that who are goofy like Will Smith. Even there are people like even the woman that played even Janet Hoover didn't like Will Smith because of his personality because he was goofy. Women like goofiness. They like to laugh. But being a clown is just not what women really want. They want a guy who's manly and mature, the romantic. And they didn't have that. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence did not have that. No offense. But they want to do a reboot. That was 24 years ago. It's in the past. Can't look. They were young. They were in their 20s and 30s. They were fresh. Now they're in their 50s. They're both old, they're both in their 50s. They're getting older. Now they want to come back with a reboot. Now I think it could work. I think that it would work, but don't make it a TV show. Make it a drama. I don't know. I think a TV show would work with a real audience. Now we won't have Tommy, but what they can do is mention him in every episode. They can talk. They can just come up with stories about Tommy and all the stupid stuff that he did in his life, and maybe have Tommy die in the show. But he was married with kids. And his kid would come on the show and talk about it. So I think the show could work. A reboot could work if they could come up with a good plot, good storylines. And I know Martin Lawrence, Tisha Campbell, and the guy that played Cockroach on the Cosby Show could work. Cole. I think I know those. And Pam, bring back Pam, the dark skinned woman, the sassy. And I think the show could work. The reboot could work. Mr. J. Peace.